on this very day, May 12th, 80 years ago, was the railway series was published, starting with the 3 railway engines. And what better time now than to do a collection video? Hey guys, it's Gum here, and we are doing another collection video, and this is the 2025 Thomas and Friends DVD/Blu-ray collection video. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to do another one of these after my last one, since I got pretty much all the DVDs I wanted, but I ended up doing a couple of tweaks to it since then, so I figured, why the hell not? So here's the collection here, where I have this all organized in like 5 stacks here, where each stack is split up into in each era, and the last stack is just a miscellaneous stack. So let's get into it, starting off with Thomas Gets Bumped. And yeah, I'm not going to be showing the booklets or mentioning the dates for all when these came out here, years when they came out, because yeah, Percy's Ghostly Trick, because I feel like that would be super redundant since I've done that in all my past ones. But I may make a couple exceptions here or there. Like Rusty to the Rescue, the last Anchor Bay release that to ever be put out here. And now we got something new in my collection here, which is a double pack of Thomas and the Special Letter and James Goes Buzz Buzz. Yeah, this is something I got in the since I did my last collection video here. Double pack, and I made some tweaks to it to make it better. I took the double-sided disc out and replaced it with the OG ones here and put the booklets inside there. And since I never got the Special Letter booklet before, so that then this in my previous collection videos, I might as well quickly show it off here. So yeah, I got a couple double packs and did that out there, but I haven't completed all of them. That's like the only one that's like fully completed. Next is Henry and the Elephant. Yeah. And yeah, I even did some swapping some cases since then as well. So that'll be something. So I want to turn the music down just a tad bit more. There, and just sing along in stories with bonus music, some bonus song in there as well. And my copy still has the little cut in there here. And I might as well also mention where I got all these. Like Thomas Gets Bumped, all of those there for the most part I got off eBay. With the exception of Henry and the Elephant, I got off in a store, which I don't remember the name of, unfortunately. Next, we're coming up to my first box set here, which is Totally Thomas, Volume 3, with Cranky Bugs, James and Red Balloon, and Thomas and Friends Help Out. Even this box set also got off eBay, but you may notice there's a little difference in one of them. Yep, another double pack here with Thomas and His Friends Help Out and Trackside Tunes, which, yeah, this one I got pretty recently, so I haven't made enough tweaks to it for it to work. Like, for example, I still have the double-sided disc in here. Yeah, but I do have the Help Out disc and booklet in there as well. But I did watch the Trackside Tunes side of this, and it plays just fine, but definitely is something I'd like to get a replacement. Definitely something I'd like to replace at some point. But yeah, I do want to talk more about this pack here, but I'll talk more about that near the end. So yeah, but in the meantime, let's continue on to see. We got Cranky Bugs and James and the Red Balloon with that little white dot there. Oh, next to his dome, which they did take fix on the Lionsgate reprint of this. So yeah, if someone made an edit of this where they just cut that part out, then for the Anchor Bay artwork, then that would be amazing. And then just print it out. There was probably someone out there who's done that, but I'm not the one who's doing that. Next is Thomas and his friends get along. which is definitely my first release. Which was my first release I got out of as a kid when I had the 1998 VHS. So yeah, and next is Thomas comes to breakfast here and the eBay purchase here. When similar to like the James and the Red Balloon artwork, in the Lionsgate artwork they actually went and color corrected Thomas's face to be more white, which was pretty nice that they did that, because you can see on like the booklet here and the disc, it's a little bit more whiter than here. It's just a little more yellow for some reason. I don't know why. And have another double pack here, which this one I actually found at a half-price books, believe it or not. Here's yeah, but both of these, well, Big Day for Thomas I got all at a half-price books by itself as well, and Trust Thomas got off eBay, but this double pack got half-price books here and had the same disc inside, and only one book, only the Big Day for Thomas booklet. Maybe one day I'll get the Trust Thomas booklet for that, but it's not a huge priority for me. Yeah, Races, Rescues, and Runaways. Well, like, really, like, if there's a booklet for any of these that I'm missing, then if I wanted to get them, then my priority, it's not a huge priority for me. And I'm just like, if I ever see any of them in stores with booklets, then I might pick them up. So that's my reason. Idea for it. Next is 10 Years of Thomas. Yeah, I think this one was off eBay. I did have the Sounds of Sordor edition that I got at half-price books, but the mechanism broke, so I decided to get rid of it and replace it with the original print here. Make someone happy. Also purchased off eBay. And Races, Rescue, Runaways I got from a friend, actually. But I did see a copy of that at half-price books, which, well, I technically didn't need to get it from a friend. I could have just bought it there, but oh well. The Thomas and the Magic Railroad. It's my childhood copy right here. So, not much to say on that, except the movie's turning 25 years old in just about 2 months. And, of course, I can't forget the Blu-ray itself that I got 2 weeks early, back when it first came out. And, of course, we do have some back artwork. Might as well show the back artwork, because I don't think I've ever did before. Yeah, there's the back artwork. Just a shot from, like, at the end of the movie, after the whole climax. And that sticker there I put on there because I didn't know where else to put it. And on to the next box set here, which is the Best Of box set, which is another one I got off eBay. Same with like Magic Railroad Blu-ray here. And yeah, would have been nice if I got the one that includes the box set that includes Best of Gordon, but this one's okay. Okay, I guess. So now to go over all the releases. See Best of Thomas, which is my childhood copy artwork, but since then I did replace the disc on this with a slightly better conditioned one. And so, yeah, this is Best of Percy. It's one of the ones I remembered having on VHS as a kid. But no idea what happened to all my VHS tapes, with the one exception. But I'll get to that later. Next is Best of James. Then, and now on to season 6 here. Once I put these all back in the box, and I think I'm putting them in backwards here because I have these in like a certain way. And yeah, there we go. I got that set up there, and now on to season 6, which is Salty Secret, which was actually the first thing I purchased from a half-price box, believe it or not, back in 2017. And it was complete with the booklet as well, which was great. And I remember a few months later, I got Percy's Chocolate Crunch as well from half-price books, complete with the booklet. I do have my childhood copy of this is around here somewhere in a box, but the case that is, which but it doesn't have the disc in it. Instead, it has also a Mario Kart Super Circuit instruction booklet in there, which I don't remember where I put it, but it's around here somewhere. Oh well. Next is Best of Gordon. And yeah, this VHS I remember having. I remember putting like a clear case. It's because I lost the box to it, and I got a booklet of this that was in better shape. So I mean, I might as well just quickly show this one off since it's in better shape. Yeah. And I remember one day I just sold it at half price books, hoping to like give it to someone at some point, but since they didn't have the correct tape in their box, but someone else already did that, so I guess it didn't matter in the end, but that's okay. Now to another double pack here, which is actually one I've had for a while, but I did some tweaks to it, which is New Friends for Thomas and Spills and Shoes. I remember I got this one off eBay as well, alongside the Best of Gordon one. But the tweaks I made to it was I got the actual discs of them this time, and the New Friends for Thomas booklet as well. But it's not in the best condition, as you can see up there, but it's not as bad as what my original copy of Best of Gordon's booklet was in. And it has the same shed thing as well from the Best of Gordon one, but the lyrics with 5 new engines in the shed on the side. And yeah, and that's the booklet now. And normally I would have gone on to Steamies versus Diesels next, but since I have these split up in stacks of how they are in eras, we're going to be skipping that for a bit. There's the next one to Thomas and the Jet Engine, which found this at like a V-Stock store back in 2017, along with a copy of James and the Red Balloon before I replaced it with a different one. Here. And the only release here that has the season 7 episodes of Michael Brandon's narration of Mike and Junior score, which who knows if they'll get like an actual proper release of that season 7 US dub of that at some point. Now on to a few slim case releases. And starting with Hooray for Thomas. That came out on the 60th anniversary. To think that this DVD is 20 years old, which is a little crazy to me. And next is Percy Saves the Day. And fun fact, I think originally the outline around this artwork here was not going to be green. I think it was supposed to be yellow originally, but because I remembered a while back I saw like a video of someone going over one fact about every VHS/DVD released here, and shoot, mode, my computer's battery died. Wow, because I had the music playing on that, so I'm gonna have to improvise real quick. Okay, I fixed it. I just plugged in my computer here, so that will make things fine, so we can continue on with this here. And next is Thomas and the Really Brave Engines. So last season 7 released here. All these slim case packs here I got off eBay and a lot. It also came with a slim case variant of Thomas's Halloween Adventures, On-Site with Thomas, and actually On-Site with Thomas wasn't in that, as well as James Lynn's Lesson and Thomas Percy and the Dragon, but yeah, some of those didn't last long. And speaking of Halloween Adventures, here it is right now with the glow-in-the-dark slipcover, which I don't know if I'll be able to show it off glowing in the dark, but maybe I'll try to at the end here. Yes, but yeah, came out in 2018, and underneath is my kind of custom-made Halloween Adventures here with, which I've told the story before, but I'll tell it again. As you can see on the side here, the back is the Universal side, but the front and back are the Anchor Bay ones with the slim case artwork. You can tell because there's no barcode here. So what I did was, I just cut the side side of the universal print off, and then just taped it to like, what side did I tape it to? Oh yeah, I taped it to the front there. If you look closely there, like you can see where the tape is. And it's been like that for several years, and still holding together just fine. Yeah, and yeah, there's the disc in there as well. But part of me would like to get like an actual a normal copy of this at some point, like that an actual Inca Bay copy of this that's in a thick case, or maybe just at least one for booklet and get the double pack with this and Percy's Ghostly Trick at some point. Who knows? But I would still keep the slipcover though, even if I did get that. And then last but not least from the classic era here is the early years, which is the single greatest Thomas Friends box set to ever release. So was released back in 2004, and remember I got this off eBay back in 2019, like pretty early in 2019. And yeah, it's a yellow mark there. Not sure what that is, and because I know that's not mine. That's probably just a little printing error. And yeah, what's interesting about this is that it has the UK dub on this and not the US dub. So yeah, it makes it all more unique, I guess. But what's also cool is that it has all the episodes from season 1 here all restored. So I get all the restored episodes here on this. So there's that. And that we have cleared the first stack. Now on to the next stack here, which will be a little bit be shorter. In fact, the classic era stack's the tallest one out of all of these here. Next is for the hit era stack with Steamies versus Diesels. Remember, I picked this one up at Half Price Books. There's a lot of eBay and a lot of Half Price Books purchases from most of these here. And for our next box set, which is the Fun Pack, which also found at Half Price Books, which includes like several releases, which is It's Great to Be an Engine, and with the Fox Phantom, and here as you can see, they would just stamp the Fox logo and the FBI warning there. Probably be something I would like to swap out with an actual disc. That isn't the reprint one at some point, but admittedly for that, as well as next one here, Thomas' Solar Celebration, those are just just the nitpicky things, because that's not that big of a deal. It's the same content, really. It's also the same disc, just stamped up with the Fox logo and FBI warning on the disc, so I don't know if that will happen or not. Although, funny enough, I remember going to Half Price Books one time seeing another copy of It's Great to Be an Engine, but when I opened it up, it some reason had a booklet of Thomas and Friends Get Along in it. Oh, it's like, what? Why is that in there? But yeah, and I was calling all engines, 60th anniversary special. And yeah, I think I showed this booklet off already, but you know what the heck, I'll just show it again just in case if I didn't. So here's the blue-green Henry. And dropped it down. Yeah, I know there's like a one train bonus pack of this that can come with a bronze Diesel, or and maybe even a bronze Toby, or it's one of the two. But yeah. Anyway, and next is Songs from the Station, which another eBay purchased here. And hey, look, no FBI Fox logo on the disc. So I guess I got a replacement of that. And next is another double pack that we gotten since my last collection video. It's the 2-pack of Thomas's Trusty Friends and On Site with Thomas. This one I think we got off Amazon here, and yeah, and I just put the same disc in there from the individual releases, and I only have the Trusty Friends booklet in here, but you know what, that's okay. So what I find kind of hilarious is that this is technically slightly better than what the UK version of Thomas's Trusty Friends is, which has 11 episodes. Well, this has 2-pack has 12. Which, in a way, this is almost a complete series right here of one or season, I guess. But yeah, it's still missing one episode. But we'll get that in a bit. And next, we get technically our last box set, but our last one that's actually in like a box here, which is the Steam Engine Stories box set, which includes Tales from the Tracks, Come by the Rails, and Track Stars. So pull these out here. Got the Track Stars, which set I got off eBay, and remember, like most of these, at least this one, all of these except for this one, I got half-price books individually. This one I got off eBay, and I believe the original one as well, and this is no as well, but I already showed that, so no point in showing that off. Next, Tales from the Tracks. I remember I had purchased a Lionsgate print of this at one point back then at first, and the day of Thomas face there, but then I got the Fox print. And last but not least, the semi-rare combined the rare slipcover here, from 2007, where the OG 2006 print in there. Yeah, still don't see too many people have that slipcover there, but I have it. But yeah, I've only seen like 2 or 3 other people have that slipcover, but yeah, who knows? But yeah, still nice to have the slipcover though, regardless. And, yeah, next on to is Milkshake Muddle. She also got off eBay here. So yeah, now since they skipped seasons 10 and 11, well, technically half of season 10 and about a third of season 11, so Stack's a little bit short. It's a little disappointing, but oh well. It says Carnival Capers, Lionsgate reprint. Yeah, it's another eBay purchase here. It came with this little time zone card here. Not sure if this website still works or not, but who knows if it does. It also has a bonus about the builder episode here. Nope, it fell out a bit low there. And our last double pack here is Thomas and the Treasure and Thomas Percy and the Dragon, who also got off eBay. This one I have not placed a disc in it yet or got booklets for, which I'd like to at some point, but I'm definitely still keeping this little note that the seller gave me, those years ago. Because I got this in Christmas 2018. And yeah, and next is Mud Glorious Mud, the last Jack in the Pack episode. And the last season 7 episode on it as well. Which, that one I found at half-price books, and same with The Great Discovery here. Which, complete with the CD inside. Which is kind of rare. I think it's kind of rare from what I can tell. Oh, but I'm happy to have it, even if I don't really use it. And last but not least from the stack is the Adventure Pack, which is all of Season 12 here. This one I got off Amazon, but came in a regular size case, which my theory of that is this was part of a One Train bonus pack at some point. So that's probably why. That's another stack down. Now on to the CGI era with the nitrogen stack. So let me just slide this back in here and go on to the next stack here. We're starting with Hero of the Veils, which, yeah, watched it. I actually did watch this recently, and yeah, it's still pretty good. It's still a pretty good start to the CGI era. Shame everything else after this was not really too. Everything else after this era was not too great, with a couple of exceptions. Next is the Steam Engine Stories box set with like this, the next one, and Hero of the Rails. All got half-price bucks. Yeah, the set includes Splish Splash Splosh, Thomas and Runaway Cake, Creaky Cranky, and the Lion of Sodor. Next is the Greatest Stories here, which, in my opinion, this should have been titled The Greatest Worst Stories, but, you know, it is what it is. Still has some pretty good amount of content on here and good amount of bonus features, even if most of them are just reused. And next is our first Blu-ray of the CGI era, which is Misty Island Rescue, and I actually went and repurchased this one alongside another one release here, which we'll get into later on. But yeah, since this one was in the best of shape when I first bought it, so I purchased a new one, and the Blu-ray disc wasn't also in best of shape, so that's also why I decided to repurchase this. But I haven't watched that yet, but I probably should at some point. And next is Wobbly Wheels and Whistles, half-price books as well. And yeah, Pop Goes Thomas. I think this one I got off Amazon. And yeah, it was off Amazon. And next is The Birthday Express, which we will be seeing this again a little bit later, but near the end. But yeah, still have it like this here, with the only real bit of hybrid between model and CGI. Well, between each era, that is. Even though season 12 was a mix of CGI, which, yeah. Next is Thomas in Charge. Don't know what to say on that, except I think I also got that off Amazon. And next is Day of the Diesels, which got this at a V-Stock alongside Misty Island Rescue. I think, yeah, King of the Railway and Taylor Brave, yeah. Did, and yeah. But funny enough, this one was in like the best condition out of all of those Blu-rays I purchased. And I don't know. And as for like the original draft of this movie, I have no idea what it could be, or even much information comes out on it. But it came out since then. But I would definitely like to see what the original draft of this movie would have been like. Because who knows, maybe it would have been better than what we got, or it could have been even worse. But I can't say for sure about that until we've at least seen it. But yeah, but until then, it will just remain a piece of lost media. Next is Rescue on the Rails. Almost dropped it. Remember, I got this one off eBay and a lot of Christmas engines. A Curious Cargo. This one I got off Amazon. And Up and Away, which I got this off eBay, but the picture showed it had the original print on it, but they gave me the universal print for some reason. I don't know why. But oh well. I'd much rather have this one over the 2017 universal reprint. But even so, that's false advertisement there. But oh well. And next is Engine Friends. It's pretty nice with the hide and peep book in there. And yeah, next is Schoolhouse Delivery, which this has the Blue Mountain Mystery booklet in there, which, since I had the DVD of that and the Blu-ray didn't come with the Blu-ray version of this, I figured, why not just put it in here, because I still wanted to keep it. Actually, yeah, I told the story about how I got Blue Mountain Schoolhouse Delivery last time, so you can watch that one. And And Friends also picked up at Half Price Books, and same with the Blue Mountain Mystery at first, but then I got the Blu-ray off eBay. And how fitting, Blu-ray and Blue Mountain Mystery. Next is Very Thomas Christmas, the 2016 reprint, which actually looks better than the 2017 reprint of Up, Up, and Away, because at least they put more effort into this here. I'll give it that. Next, Sticky Situations. And I think this one also got off Amazon or eBay, I can't remember. But yeah, this has the magnets inside there, which are still sealed, which I'm still choosing to keep them sealed because I don't have any use for them. And I'm not going to go put them on my refrigerator, because as much as I would like to do that, for now I'm just going to keep them in there. And they might just always stay in there, who knows. Next is Money Matters, which also got off eBay. And think same with the next one here. Or it could have been an Amazon purchase, I can't remember. No, I think this was an eBay. Go Thomas. Here's yeah. And last but not least is, I was originally going to have this in the Brenner stack, but I figured it's more nitrogen than Brenner Wild Water Rescue, because it only has one episode from the Brenner era, and the other 5 remaining episodes are from nitrogen, so I figured I might as well throw this in the stack here. So that was my personal preference of that. And now on to the Brenner stack, which is technically our last main stack here. So that started with Railway Mischief. This one I remember getting off eBay. I believe this is a huge taken plate poster here. King on the Railway. I got the, I already told the story, but I repurchased this off eBay to have it in better condition, and came with the booklet in here as well. Which, I might as well just show this one off. Pretty nice. And now on to Santa's Little Engine, which this one, I did get off eBay as well. That was the next few. Well, I did as well. And the Thomas Way, last one to be in full screen here, which I don't know why it took them so long in the US to have these in DVDs in widescreen. The only exception of that were the movies, but that starting with CGI. But why did it take until 2014? No idea. It was way too late for that, but I didn't mind it all for the hit era. And Nitrogen, I didn't really care too much about that one. But starting with those first few Brenner DVDs, that's when it started getting a little bit annoying. There's Spills and Thrills, and other Thomas Chills. I added that part there. Next is Trouble on the Tracks, last Lionsgate DVD. And Engines to Rescue, one of the rarer DVDs to find. And I got 2-pack of Tale of the Brave. Remember, I got this off eBay. And next we have here is Tale of the Brave on Blu-ray here. And hey, look, a booklet, but something about it seems off. But I'll get to that. And there's the digital code there. Feel free if you want to use it, go ahead. It's a free book code there. There's the Blu-ray and DVD, and the code, and it's the back, and I have the booklet for this, but it's the Canadian booklet here, because you can tell by the extra text there. Because I remembered my Blu-ray. I got this because, well, anyway, yeah. Long story short, I purchased another copy of Tale of the Brave on Blu-ray because my diskette was slightly scratched up, so I wanted to get a new copy of it. So I swapped the disc out and just put it in here. And well, since I have, since it's nearby me, I might as well just show you. Here's what the Canadian one here, as you can see the differences between the two. So, but yeah, I'm gonna plan to get rid of this one here eventually. So, but in the meantime, I have it. So, yeah, disc and side are the same though, so no Canadian text printed on there. Okay, so yeah, now onto the Christmas engines. I already mentioned how I got this in a lot off eBay. And Signals Cross, yeah, also off of eBay. Starting from like around this point when the picture quality started on the DVD started to get a little not as good as they used to. And Dinos and Discoveries. We just got this at Target back when Target used to be filled with physical media, but not too much anymore. Or at least mine still has a little bit of it, but I went to a different Target out when I was on vacation about a couple months back, and no physical media there. And this adventure begins. I think this is just over 10 years old now, which is a little crazy to think. But yeah, remember I got that one off eBay. And funny enough, I remember seeing like a copy of this in a library when I was out of town on vacation, which had the booklet in it, which I would have liked to try to invent that just to get the booklet, hide it in my suitcase, and then just return it, but I didn't have an idea with me when I went and saw it, so unfortunately, just not so good, which is why you need your ID if you're around my age. Anyway, the outside, it was Way Over Tail, also off eBay. If the only Walmart sticker was just a little bit higher, it would look like Cranky's holding it, but oh well. So, you know that, okay. And next is the big one here, which is Soldier's Legend of the Lost Treasure. And I got a slipcover for this now. I didn't have one for this last time. And I did, and we purchased this because there was a little cut in the barcode. The only one was kind of bugging me, and I didn't have a spare case to replace it yet, so I just got a new copy. But yeah, there's the disc, and for both of them there. Yeah, so, yeah. I got this new Blu-ray off Amazon. Well, the DVD I first got at Target the same day I got Dinos and Discoveries. Thomas's Christmas Carol. Yeah, got a eBay purchase yet again. Tales on the Rails. See, I picked this up at Walmart back in early 2018. And Start Your Engines. Another half-price books purchase here as well. With this little 50% off of Thomas magazines, I think. Yeah, it is. And that last Blu-ray here, The Great Race. Remember I picked up the DVD in a vlog at Toys R Us. It was like my last Toys R Us purchase. Which the place where that Toys R Us was changed to something else, unfortunately. So rest in peace to that. That's okay, because I got the Blu-ray now. Which, shame there's no exclusive features on many of these Blu-rays here. With really the only exclusive thing is the picture quality and being in 1080p and the subtitles, I guess. Even though I think the 10 movie birthday set has subtitles, for them. And extra tinsel on the tracks and Amazon purchase. First disc with no artwork on it, just red. Then there's Ultimate Friendship Adventures, and my last half-price books purchase I'll be mentioning here. And Extraordinary Engines, another Amazon purchase as well. There's a little sticker I put on there. And Journey Beyond Sodor here. I also picked up at Target shortly after it came out, but yeah, didn't come with a booklet, and unfortunately that was the size of a Blu-ray. Hinting at this was supposed to get a Blu-ray release, but it got canceled. But I think I found an alternative, which more than that near the end here. The Christmas on Sodor over here, which this was a Best Buy purchase. And yeah, technically that would be the last one here, but it was the Big World Big Adventures DVD, but I don't plan on buying that at all. So yeah, I'm not even mad that we don't have any of the seasons on here in the US and on DVD. Yeah, with the exception of the movie, but of course not done yet. Last but not least is the Thomas's Holiday Collection with 5 releases in it, and hey, look, the Thomas Snowy Surprise booklets in there. There's Thomas and Toy Workshop, Ultimate Christmas, Holiday Express, Merry Winter Wish, and Merry Christmas, Thomas. And yeah, that is the entire collection here, but we are not done yet. We have a couple miscellaneous things to go over, which I might as well just push these all out of the way at the moment and then talk about them. Alright, so I moved this stuff out of the way to show some of the miscellaneous stuff here, like the One Train bonus packs with Trust Thomas here. Yeah, I don't have the engines inside because I don't feel like putting them in there. And there's the James Goes Buzz Buzz one with its pamphlet inside, and same with Percy's Ghostly Trick, which, hold on, there's something in here. What did I put in here? Yeah. Oh, haha, this is where I put that. The Percy's Chocolate Crunch Chowder copy disc case in here. I totally forgot about that, but yeah, here it is, what I talked about earlier. I thought it was in a box somewhere else, but no, I just put it in the Percy's Ghostly Trick box here. What about that? Because I totally forgot about that. So that's nice. So let me just put that back in and set that off to a side here. And of course, the rarest one is the Birthday Express whistle box. Here's which still has the sealed copy of Birthday Express in there, and its whistle itself. As you can see, he celebrated with Thomas, and it still works too. And yeah, it is here, but yeah, I do want to mention a couple of things here about that ad bar and about some other releases here, but I'll get to that in a second. So next here's my standalone copy of Thomas's Snowy Surprise, which, yeah, I moved the booklet into the holiday collection because I was considering getting rid of this, but I guess what I could do is just put this in the James Goes Buzz Buzz box here, sons. That's a good way for me to store it, since I can't seem to be able to get rid of this because of all the shiny stuff on it. So, you know what, I might as well just go ahead and do that here. So, I honestly totally forgot about that, since, well, I forgot I put my childhood copy of Percy's Chocolate Crunch in there. Which I think's pretty funny. Yeah, I'll just cut till I put this back in. Okay, yeah, it's now in there. You can't really see it too well, but it's in there now. So, yeah. Yeah, so now I have a good spot for those. And the other things I wanted to talk about now is, here's like my other copy of Thomas and Friends Help Out before I got this. And as you can see, yeah, this is the case that this double pack would have came in here. And major evidence is that is the sticker here that I tried to rip off. It says Thomas and Friends double feature. And what's interesting about this is that when I got it, it came in a Blockbuster case. As you can see, there's the Blockbuster logo over there. So, and I just swapped the cases out, so it's being this here. But yeah, so the case is empty now, but I'll eventually get rid of that. But my theory here behind this is that almost all of the double packs that come in like this style with the artwork on top and bottom here instead of side to side, it is all of those are Blockbuster exclusives. At least that's my theory, because I have seen Thomas get Trick and Percy's Ghostly Trick in the pack like this style of here. Same with Thomas in the special letter and James Goes Buzz Buzz, as well as Thomas's a Big Day for Thomas and Trust Thomas. And there was even another one that was only exclusive to this style here, which is Thomas Gets Bumped and Percy's Ghostly Trick. No, Percy Takes the Plunge. Excuse me. But yeah, so that's but yeah, that is a theory that I have surrounding this here. So who knows if that is true or not, or because if they are Blockbuster exclusives, then hey, that is really cool, because Blockbuster exclusives are pretty hard to come by. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to mention that real quickly here. And well, yeah. And last but not least is what I want to mention is I have another extra copy of Come Ride the Rails here, which, yeah, I have this extra copy of Come Ride the Rails for a particular reason, and that is in case if I ever want to give this slipcover to Lego Lover 117, aka Garrett. Hello, Garrett, and hope if you're watching this, I'd like to send this as well as the Birthday Express whistle box to you at some point. But yeah, who knows if that will ever happen or not? Probably not. But I know he does accept fan mail, because he's done a couple unboxings of fan mail in the past. But yeah, so that's my particular reason for just having this extra copy here. So what I'll do is I'll just take out the slipcover and put it in this copy here. If I can put it in there, that is. Okay, it's not letting me put it in out there. Okay, there we go. I got it in. So, like that. And I'll just keep my copy like this. But yeah. And if you're wondering what this thing in the background is it's not a DVD or anything. It's just something I wanted to throw in just because. As it's a little Thomas One Railway suitcase here, which you can use. It has like a little wooden railway set in it, which is pretty cool. But here's the side and the back, which you can store stuff in the back and even pull this little thing off. But I don't have any wooden railway stuff in here, unfortunately. So instead, what I have is I just use this to store my wooden train bonus packs in, and like all the little staples in there where the track would go. But all I have in here now is just a switch case and a phone case. So nothing too important in there, but I just use that to store my one train bonus packs. So these things just go in there. So that's where I store them, since I don't really know where else to store them. But so for now they go in there. But we're not done quite yet, because I have one more thing I want to show you. But to do that, I would have to go onto the TV. So let me just cut to that real quick. Alright, so what do you know? My batteries are low. But anyway, yeah. Wanted to come on here because if we go to the movies and TV app I have on here, I want to show that I have a couple of Thomas things on here. Adding 8 more things, cool. 84 more things. I hope I enjoy it. But anyway, yeah, let's see. So the things I wanted to show is like, I have Soldier's Legend of Lost Treasure in HD here. Well, yeah, it says HD right there. So there's that. I haven't watched it yet on this, but I hope to soon. And the other things is, you can see a couple other things I purchased on here as well. And down here I have 4 seasons of Thomas and Friends digitally as well. Just seasons 16 through 19, as you can see here as well. So, yeah. And my reason for having these is that it has 2 episodes in one, which is why it says there's 10. Is because, as well, for seasons 16 and 17, I can have them in widescreen. And seasons for 18 and 19 have them in better picture quality. But for some reason, for season 19 here, I was adding 3 more. For some reason, for season 19 here, it carries over. Well, for season 18, it only has it's missing the episodes from Dinos and Discoveries, and for some reason I put onto the first 3 on here for season 19, and the last 3, well, at least the last 4 episodes are exclusive to the DVD Wild Water Rescue, but the episode that is in the 5 that are on Ultimate Friendship Adventures, they're not on here. So, yeah, it's technically not a complete season. So, but yeah, I wanted to show that real quick here, and technically, yeah, with my season 16 DVDs and most of my season 19 DVDs, I could get rid of all those pretty much if I wanted to, but I'm still gonna hold on to them regardless because for the sake of completion, that's why I want to hold on to them. And hey, who knows? Maybe they'll even release. There were rumors going around. I heard a few months ago of seasons 1 through 7 Blu-ray set that was gonna come out. That would have the remastered, restored episodes as well as restored seasons 4 through 7. Which, that is cool. If that does come out, that would be pretty cool. And I might make a short showing myself getting that. But who knows? But yeah, other than that, that's it for the collection video here. That's pretty much everything, and I don't know if I will make another update or not, but hey, you never know what could happen. I could pick up all those All Engines Go DVDs if I wanted to, all 15 of them. Well, I'm assuming there is 15, because I don't know the exact number or anything, but at least that's just my guess for how many there are, but I don't have any plans to pick them up, especially since the seasons are on Netflix, so I can just check it out on there. Yes, but yeah, other than that, that's it for the collection video here. So I'll see you all next time for another collection video or something else.